screenwriter in the history of the world, recovering hobo, and I'm at my lightest weight since I was like 15 or 14. I don't know, I'm 143 pounds today. I think adding salt, a little salt to my day, like a quarter tablespoon of salt to 3 meals a day, excuse me, is helping me not go to the bathroom as much, as well as my pelvic floor exercises. So basically, the muscles you use when you're like taking a whiz and then you hold it, like stop it. Those muscles like clench them, tighten them throughout the day to strengthen them. Because I was going to the bathroom like every freaking, when I was sleeping, especially, it was annoying, like every hour practically some nights. So I'm gonna make my mystery breakfast. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna pick? So first of all, I'm gonna make something for my tea. I don't know why I feel like a little bit of a funk. I think I'm just not in the right mindset, working as hard as I should. I'm getting there, man. I got cinnamon sticks. Smell good. I'm gonna get one that I've already crumpled up a little bit. Ow! Ow! And put that in my cup. That's plenty. Why not? I'll try adding a little more, see if it makes a difference today. I've started retyping out word for word the script to Michael Mann's Heat as a writing exercise before I resume my writing classes, which I think technically they resume today. So they're going to release videos, lectures. Yo, FOT fans, Happy New Year. Yeah, thanks for joining. Indeed, Happy New Year. Feliz Nuevo Año. I gotta keep working on my Spanish. Man, I wish I spoke Spanish fluently. It's, as it is, it's like, it gets pretty good. Sometimes I can like speak and I'm on a roll. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm amazed. I understood everything a person said. And usually that doesn't happen though. Depends on the context. How would I say that? Depender. Depende en el contexto. And oh, I'm slicing up ginger for my tea, ginger root. It smells fragrant. So this is a concoction I started doing while I had the coronavirus. And I'm like, well, I still have all this ginger and cinnamon. What else am I going to do with it? Don't want to put too much water because I want this to boil in the microwave, and it's going to boil over, which I've done like 10 times already. If the water's too high. I hate getting the sleeves. I just washed my sweater, so it's nice. It actually fits me. It's not all loose and baggy like a parachute. I hate getting the cuffs of the sweater wet when I'm doing whatever, so I really hate that feeling when they're wet on me. Ugh. Hey Deb, the porter is here, everyone, from where should I say? From Tuskegee, Alabama. Wait, is it Alabama? Is that where Tuskegee is? From Oshkosh. I don't know. Is that a real place? All right, so I'm gonna make some kind of breakfast here. My dilemma is, should I make steel cut oatmeal or should I make a little fruit breakfast? I've had fruit breakfast enough lately. I want to make steel cut oatmeal. I will add some blueberries to it. Get my food scale out. £143 now. That's good. It's not scary. Like, I'm not scared of it. I'm like, geez, like, I haven't been that thin since I was like 14. Gotta remember, what's that, a quarter tablespoon of salt? Oh yeah, and what tea should I add? Because I'm not just gonna have the cinnamon and ginger root. I'll add a tea bag. I haven't had mulberry leaves tea in a long time. Actually, I really like this cinnamon chai tea. I've had this for a long time. I haven't gone through it all. Have this. I have enough tea to like last me for the next 2 years. It smells really good. Excuse me. Thank goodness I had the day off work today. I really need it. I'm trying to de-stress. I've just been so stressed. Progressive muscle relaxation. Here's a bunch of frozen fruit from bags that I put in this Tupperware so they can thaw out. Almond milk. And my flax. And walnuts. I'm disappointed in myself today. I wanted to get up earlier. Hit my alarm, fell right back asleep. Didn't even know what happened. Is that everything? No, I need my little measuring cup. Good, this was boiling. I'll boil it a little longer. I don't want to do it too long because I don't want it to flow over. It's kind of hard to see the microwave. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my mood up, and I know I can. It's partly like I haven't been putting all the effort. Okay, that was almost going to boil over. Thank goodness I stopped it. It's really annoying when I do that. Just enough effort into writing and the things I love lately. I've been doing a lot of coloring training, and that's really good, and I can make good money at that. But I'm like, when I get away from writing, it's like getting away from my source in a way. It's like, I'm just not aligned right. Oh, also, I was thinking lately, I want to try acupuncture. There's lots of acupuncture places around here. And when I had the Corona zone, I was thinking maybe acupuncture can help me somehow. But I didn't want to go to an acupuncturist while I had the contravirus. But now that I'm recovered, I want to just try and get acupuncture once. And I was looking at videos about it. Apparently it is like a legit science thing. I didn't know. It's like, is it just pseudoscientific nonsense? That like they use it in like, medically board certified medical practices. I'm like, oh cool, I should just try that and see, why not? It doesn't look painful or anything. They don't stick needles deep into you. Why not? Like, just try it. The other reason I was thinking, save my money, don't spend money on frivolities. So I want to do it if I'm actually like building myself up for it. So today I'm going to retype out the script for Heat. I want to finish it. It's a dense, big script. It's like 150 some pages, but I want to do that, and I want to study coloring. I don't think I'm going to watch a movie today. I don't feel I earned it. Like, I'm not going to feel good if I'm watching a movie. And I want to really just focus on working. And also, my screenwriting classes, they're going to release the first set of lectures today, so I don't have to do them today. Like, I'll have a week, basically, to watch them before we meet for class. But I got to keep my conduct right. It's like, keep working, keep focused, build, generate, don't whine, don't complain. this tea bag really, what's the word? Steeped. I had all kinds of weird dreams last night. I slept well. FOT fans ask, when is the time to change the year, and what do you do in your country, Angelo? Here in Spain, we eat 12 grapes for each of the bell sounds. We also put the right foot to start the year good. I don't have any traditions here. No tengo tradiciones aquí para empezar el año nuevo. But what time do we change? I mean, we just change the clocks right at midnight, January 1st. But like, in Spain, you're like, I don't know, like 10 hours ahead of us, something like that, in 9 or 10 hours. Because right now it's like 5:20 in the morning or something. Okay, I'm gonna get started on this. But a lot of people, they toast champagne. They'll go to, oh, one thing, I mean, I don't know, is this everywhere places do it? They'll have like, in New York here, it's famous in Times Square, they'll have the ball drop. Like, they have like a pole and like a silvery, glittery ball that comes down, and like they count down from 10 to 1, and I just farted. Contan de 10 a 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And then they yell Happy New Year. They blow confetti. They sing Old Lang Syne. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, here in LA, okay, I can tell you actually, here in LA, we blew up lots of fireworks. They were blowing up in my neighborhood, as well as all over, I'm sure. People in LA love to set off fireworks for celebrations. It's like tension in my jaw. Oh, what am I doing? Start with my oatmeal. Good old oatmeal. I miss you after eating fruit. 44 grams of oatmeal. I'm weighing it on my food scale. I feel bad I didn't get up earlier, but that's okay. I stayed up too late too. Trying to retype out the script for Heat, Michael Mann's Heat. Perfect, 44 grams. And I'm gonna microwave this in el microondas. In la microondas? Is it la or o? El. That's gonna take a few minutes. But FOT fans, if you're curious about what I was talking about, look up New York, Times Square. I guess, what's his name? Don Cooper? I think from, no, Don Lemon. I'm getting Anderson Cooper and Don Lemon mixed up. I think they've both done the ball drop. Like they're announcing on TV, they count down to the new year. But look up Times Square in Nueva York, New York. The broadcast to see. That's like a big thing people watched on TV. They go to bars and watch it. I just want to stay home. I want to do my stuff. In el microondas. Thank you. It's 5:30. Son las 5:30 de la mañana. Oh, I forgot my apple cider drink. Apple cider vinegar with mother proteína. lemon. How do I say lemon in Spanish? Because it's like lime is the same word, kind of. It's like limon. But like, how do you say lemon then if the word for lime is limon? But lemonade is limonada. It's like from limon. So like, what's the word for lemon in Spain? I mean, in Spanish. Yeah. Here, 14:30 de la tarde. Oh, it's also limon? Lime is lima limon. Okay. I don't know if it's different like in Spain as opposed to here. Someone even corrected me once and said limon is lime. But I was like, but I don't know how to say lemon. I really got to keep working on my Spanish. My pronunciation's gotten pretty good. I almost said pronunciation like the Spanish, like pronunciación. Accent, different thing. You know, accent, I can try and remove it, you know, as much as I can. My American accent. Couldn't avoid the seed. La semilla. How would I say that? No podía evitar la semilla. Okay. Cuchara. Flaxseed. 11 grams. Keep my bowels regular. Plenty of fiber. After I go through this flaxseed, I have a jar of wheat germ. I've never used that before. It pretty much looks the same. And let's see. Gramos de walnuts, nueces. I don't know how to say walnuts. And this good stuff, turmeric. Turmeric. Love cinnamon, generous portions of cinnamon. Now, very important for my bladder control. So, así no tengo demasiado orina. Or is it orina? Too much urine. About a quarter tablespoon of salt. Is that, oh, the protein powder. What am I thinking? $79 grams. 49 grams. Perfect. Yeah, and I hate getting this protein powder on my sweater. Just washed it. How do I say I just did something, like very recently in Spanish? I forget. But me lavé mi, I don't know how to say sweater either. Mi camisa ayer. Oh, what FOT? Learn a different language is not easy. You have to learn a lot if you want to speak with people of the country or people from another country. Yeah, you have. It's true. Yeah, you have to keep practicing it. Interesting thing, I watched all 3 seasons of Dark. I don't want to watch another 3 seasons of a show. It was addicting. By the third season, it was kind of wearing me out. I'm like, oh, this is. I don't want to disparage it because obviously very, very talented, singular vision. But after a while, it did feel like I'm just watching a commercial for Netflix. Like, they want you to keep clicking, keep clicking. But after a while, I was like, oh, I have German in my head now. I've been watching, it's a German show, watching German speakers, listening to them for 3 weeks. And I'm like, I picked up basically one word, ich, for like me or I. So I'm like, oh, I should be watching stuff in Spanish like that. Like lots of Spanish language movies. I used to try and watch Spanish language interviews with filmmakers in the mornings. It probably helped, but I don't know. It probably helped. What can I say? It helps to, though, visually, like, see people doing stuff. Like, so you're kind of connecting the words with, like, actions and emotional situations, like the context of different emotions, as opposed to just two people sitting and talking. Which, like, when you miss something, it's harder to piece together what it means. This could use a little more water. Make sure it gets stirred well. I don't want parts to not get mixed up with the protein powder and turmeric concoction. Also, it'll be nice for my mental health to start exercising again. I think this week I'm going to take slow bike rides to work. Maybe tomorrow, I go back to work. Tomorrow I'll just, yeah, I'll warm this up a little. Tomorrow I'll still take the bus. Mañana. How do I say it? Like, I'll still take it. Mañana, Mañana seguiré tomar el bus a trabajo. Pero en 2 días pienso que voy a manejar mi bicicleta. Is manejar right? To ride my bike? Weird. I know I'm kind of just a little depressed when I see the books here, and I don't feel like I'm just leaping with interest for them. Like, oh, it's books. I'm like, that's not me. So I need to just keep doing things to feel like myself again. It's a bit of funk. And exercise is going to help with that. But I want to ease into it after I had coronavirus for 2 weeks. It's going to be 4 weeks now since I initially got symptoms, and the respiratory symptoms pretty much went away after like 2.5 days. But what remained was the brain fog and stuff, which was scary. And I did have like fatigue too, but it's like that all went away within like, that stuff basically went away in 2 weeks. Two grams of blueberries. But even though I'm not exercising, my diet's so good. And I did cheat. I ate some extra fruit and citron tea last night, Korean honey tea, that my weight is still good. I'm still keeping up my protein to keep my muscles about the same size. Um, so that's good. My nutrition is still overall very good. And that's what I've learned is you can get in such better shape through just nutrition than just working out and not having good nutrition. It's good tea. But anyways, I was thinking, why not get acupuncture at some point? Just do it if it can help me. That's a great idea, FOT fans. Watch a show in Spanish. I don't want to watch a show. That's the thing. To me, I got to see the story end. So I want to see movies in Spanish though, and that's not a problem. I've already watched several of those lately. Well, last few months. With English subtitles. And it's interesting to see when they don't translate it like very directly, they kind of change it. It's not bad. Like they're changing it to get the just a different saying in English, or to get something conveyed in a little, just a different manner that's still effective. But it's just interesting to see when I do understand what they're saying, but they're changing it for some reason. Maybe it just sounds better in English if you're not translating it directly, but kind of changing it to essentially mean the same thing. All right, FOT fans, thanks. And click like, everybody, for watching. Click like for watching. I should say click like if you like watching. Oh, that program is my roommate playing something. Now, the question is, should I have another tea right now? I think not. I think I should go start writing, retype out the script for Heat word for word. It's an exercise to help me understand what makes it work. I've read the script before and I've seen the movie. It's a great script, written kind of different from like the formatting than other scripts, which it's really good stuff. Whatever. So Anyways, yeah, I don't want to lounge around, have a tea right now. I am going to have more tea throughout the day. Oh, I'll show you the teas I got in Chinatown. Man, these were expensive, but they're going to last a long time. First of all, this one, because I do want to maintain my cholesterol. That's all the like only issue I've ever had with physicals is like my cholesterol's been a little high, so why not? This has 20, where were the percentages? 28% hawthorn berries, 26% gynostemma pentaphyllum, 18% black shell pearl barley, 9% cassia uh, obtusifolia, obtusifolia. I'm like sort of pronouncing it with Spanish pronunciation. Recommended intake 1 to 5 tea bags per day. I'm not going to waste time taking it. I'll take it like in an hour or something because I want to get the writing. Obtusifolia L, Eucomia ulmoides leaves, hibiscus sabdarifa L, and Ganoderma lucidum. But anyways, so I got a bunch of these tea bags. And this stuff. Chrysanthemum, is that how it's pronounced? Chrysanthemum, yeah. This stuff is really, you actually don't need to put a lot in your tea because it expands. So I'd put like a spoonful, but they expand so much. And then you can just eat them. So it's nice. Like when I was having tea the other day with chicken, I had it. And then when I got to the bottom, I ran out of like the tea, the liquid. And I took the spoonfuls of this and put it on my chicken. And this is, the name is no longer on it, but some type of green tea. These little leaves, they're very thin. You see they look like slivers. They expand into like whole like leaves, like buds or whatever. So it's a type of green tea. I forget the name, but supposedly a lot of health benefits on this stuff. So I was talking to the guy there, the clerk. Also, they do delivery. So shout out to Andy at the ginseng. I forget the name of the place, but there's ginseng in the name, like a tea or herbal shop. So I just walked by when I was going to take the metro home. And I was like, "Oh, what do you have here? Like, I just want a tea. It's healthy for me." So I got these, and he said put them together. And so I'm like, I'll do that. Just have them both together, and then you can eat the actual tea. So again, these expand a lot. You do not need a lot, I guess, and these expand a lot. Man, they're so good. And the chrysanthemum, it's kind of like a chamomile flavor. So, here's to your health. Try and be healthy, maintain good health. Without health, you really have nothing. And that's not to even start on the horrible healthcare we have in this country, lack of healthcare. But I have to get to writing. I just don't feel like myself. I feel like I've been transplanted into this other body if I'm not writing a lot. So I have to do several solid hours of writing today, tomorrow, etc. And line because I literally have not written much in weeks now, and it's coming over me like a poison. It's just so unpleasant. And go for a walk in the sunlight today. That could help with my mood. And again, tomorrow I'm thinking maybe take the bus like one more day, But I kind of feel ready to be working out again. My energy's good, my heart rate's good, my pulse oxygen is good. I have a pulse oximeter I put on my finger and tells me my oxygen saturation and heart rate. My resting heart rate is great. It's always around like 60. Unless like I've been moving more, then it can go up to like 70 or so. And I'm not having issues with like, my heart going overactive. Also, this is kind of cool. My roommate, I think he got this from his family. He was visiting, got a candle here. I've seen that in the store. Like, who is that guy? It looks like an actor or something. It's just weird, like such a young guy. All right. So I know what I've got to do. I've got to get working. The work creates the worth, so to speak. And my palatial estate here is so nice not to have a roommate right here. Oh my goodness, it is so luxurious to have this area quiet to myself. And not that he was noisy, but just to know someone's not right there. We'll see how it goes with the next roommate. So I'm not anticipating, I'm not worried about someone coming here and not being a good fit, not being a good roommate. Because I'm like, I anticipate they will be a good roommate. Oh, I can do one more thing. I can, well, first of all, I'm going to take my supplements now. Damn, it got chilly in my room. Like the hallway, the heat is on, but in here, not so much. There's no ventilation in here, and I'm not going to open the window. I'm going to take my supplements and fill up my water bottle. But instead of fighting this pain, it's like just accept it. Accept the pain, welcome it in. Like, oh, I see you there. Like, I'm feeling kind of lonely and depressed. Well, it's good. It's a reminder to push myself more. It's not the worst thing. I've felt this before. So anyways, I'm going to take my magnesium. Oh, but anyways, what I was saying is, okay, if the next roommate's really bad, well, first of all, I like to talk to anyone who moves in, tell them what it's like here, welcome them, be friendly, kind of just feel them out, let them know, hey, I'm a solid guy, I'm a good presence to have here. I'm mostly just quiet to myself, I clean up well. Just kind of let them know, like, this is a positive area. And let them know, like, potential issues, like that door sticks out in the hall, so, if you need to leave it open, it's going to block the hall, so, either push it all the way open so it's not blocking the hall, or we can talk with the guy we rent from, and he can, like, put ventilation or put a different kind of door on there. He offered that when I talked to him the other day about the possibility of me just paying extra to not have someone live there. Because it's actually, also, it's a converted closet. It's not even a room. So, I don't really care if someone's willing to live there. Housing in LA is tough to get. Vitamin D. Oh, I took my garlic tablet, vitamin C, zinc. I'll take 3,000 IUs today, international units of vitamin D. But also get some good sunlight today, around midday. Echinacea. Selenium. And it's important not to fixate on my mood. In other words, my mood is not the problem. The problem is, there's no problem really. It's working my way to feeling better, and the mood will sort of be attracted to me that I want. But anyways, okay, all that said about the roommate, I'm getting to a point I'm trying to make. Stop interrupting me. So first of all, I want to make it as easy as possible for a new roommate to understand why, good conduct's important here. Good conduct just means, don't be a slob, and don't be rude. But, put it in a good way. Like, here's how we do things and stuff. You have all this space. You can use the living room, the balcony, you're welcome to cook in the kitchen. We've got 2 bathrooms. But let's say if he's really bothered, he, she, whoever, if it's really troublesome to have them there and we can't work it out, and I can't work it out with the guy I rent from, say, hey, look, it's kind of an issue. It may be a safety issue, whatever, too. The good thing is I can move. I can afford to move. Yeah, not ideal, but it may be ideal. Like, I mean, I would save less money, but I can afford like a studio, like 13 to 14. It would probably come out. Let's be real, like come to around 1,400 a month. There are studios in my neighborhood. I'd want to stay in my neighborhood. I really like it here, or either here. Basically, I'm in Koreatown or Hollywood itself, but I want to be close to a metro line. Being close to the red line would be good. I want to be in a very walkable neighborhood, so everything I need to get, I can access by walking or taking the metro or bus or a scooter. Okay, now I'm going to fill up this. See, this water bottle's not that filled up, so I'm going to go to the kitchen, fill that. Um, and I looked up just already as kind of preliminary search. There are places I could afford that, first of all, I know the neighborhood here, so I know I'd like being here. Anywhere I go, if it's different, I want to get a feel for what's it like, because I don't want to live next to like a 4 lane or 6 lane or 8 lane, whatever. Not 4 lane is fine. 4 lanes in one direction, like some big sort of city highway, like a Strode. If I can help it, like I want to be somewhere where people are, it's lively. People are walking around, there's people everywhere. Like in my neighborhood, Koreatown, there's lots of people out. I like seeing that. I don't want to be next to some huge monstrosity of a road where people aren't out and it's just cars. So there's that. And whatever else I wouldn't like about a neighborhood. Um, is it depressing? Is it dull? Uh, is it distant from transportation? Come on, there we go. It's amazing. Just by increasing my salt take a little bit, I can experiment with that now. It's like an isolated variable I can up. So I'm not like guessing what's making the difference with my bladder and having to urinate. Doing that and doing my pelvic floor exercises, I'm already having an improvement with like not having to urgently urinate and not getting frequently thirsty. Oh, was the water hot at first because I was cleaning out my stuff? I don't want hot water in my water bottle. It comes from the water tank. And also, I have my water filter, even though I probably should replace the charcoal activation or whatever on it. Already my mood's getting better by not focusing on my mood, not focusing on me. Just focusing on my work. And the positive. So what I was saying is, yeah, if it's really unruly, uncontrollable, I can move out. Oh, also, yeah, like I was saying, I just don't want to be in a place that's not walkable. I am so 1,000 times over glad, grateful I did not move out early on when I lived here into this other place I was about to move into. It would have been a little cheaper and I would have had more space and a parking spot and it would have been closer to work. However, it would have been such a waste because I would have lived a mile from work and not even given a second thought to driving a mile to work, which would have been a total waste to have this car, this burden, this depreciating asset, while I drive only a mile to work and I don't even need it. So I'm so glad a hit and run destroyed my car. Um, and I did get the insurance payout, which was helpful. And I spent way too much on a rental car, which I didn't realize I needed. And then I learned to get around without a car, take the bus for a while. And I didn't explore all my options. I was so ignorant. I didn't realize, oh yeah, like the metro is right here. You can get around to the places I want downtown by taking a $1.75 metro ride instead of freaking taking lifts, which I would somewhat regularly do. It's so expensive and inconvenient compared to the metro. So because a lot of times the lifts, you can't get a lift during busy times unless you pay a lot extra. So I learned so much about the city and to appreciate public transportation, and then riding a bike, which has been like one of the best things for me. Like I've gotten in such good shape with it, but like again, you get in better shape with nutrition. It's conditioned my mind and given me so much energy, and I'm sure it's also, yes, it's helping my physical health by riding a bike, but it's such a better way of getting around and commuting. And it's not just the exercise like building muscles or anything. It's like the whole relationship and connection with my body and health. The fact that I realize, oh, if I do this thing, I need to eat more. If I'm riding a bike, I need to eat more. And then how do I eat, and what, when? And I really pushed myself, killing myself on those videos I would make, like riding my bike 20 miles on weekends to try and lose weight and then eat a big meal afterward. It was a totally wrong relationship with nutrition, recovery, and food. So I would just wear myself out riding my bike, and it wasn't worthwhile. It wasn't helping me. And now I realize, oh, nutrition, recovery, those are key. The workout is the easiest part of all that. You don't need to like annihilate your body in workouts to lose weight. That is totally wrong. You lose some calories, but I don't want to just do extreme workouts to lose calories and wear my body out. I want to be able to be fit for a lifetime. It's not just fit, healthy. Um, able to stave off disease, or if I get disease, to be able to uh, overcome it more readily and more easily. And I think my exercise regimen, nutrition helped a lot with COVID in that regard, in that I can return to good shape much better and much more ably and quickly than if I was not in good shape beforehand, and not to take that for granted. So everyone, I'm going to get going. 6 a.m., 6:09 a.m. Son las 6:09 de la mañana, practicing my Spanish. And it's been a good live stream. It's been uplifting to work through some of this stuff. Here's one of the little statues or figurines I got from Chinatown yesterday, a little gift shop. Another one I got. Little Buddha, this is cool. I'm not as enamored with this frog that I got. I'm like, it's fine. I also don't like having it there next to my water bottles. I would like it in a different spot. That's the thing. I don't really have room right here for it next to me, but I don't want it on my desk. I'm like putting it next to my shaving cream, but I'll learn to appreciate it where it is. All right, I'm gonna get going, so I'll get to work. I'm gonna floss first, but get writing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. Be well. Keep watching. I'm gonna keep putting effort in my video. Oh, I have another video to edit today, so that'll be cool. I keep putting up videos, so I'm really trying to push the YouTube channel, and at a certain point, I'm gonna wonder, is it worth it to upgrade my camera too, because my camera is fairly primitive. My cell phone shoots better footage than my old Canon PowerShot, so really I should be shooting videos on my cell phone. Oh boy, my nose is getting scratchy. Oh boy. And I'm going to try and just be appreciative of what I have, and not what I have, what I'm being, and go after the things I want to be well. So I'm going to do a bunch of writing and editing today. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.